Hi, my name is Jonathan Hicks. I'm at the UK Games Expo 2018, and today I'm joined by
Mark, James,
Steve. And we've just finished playing Century Eastern Wonders, which is the sequel to Century Spice Road. And it's very similar in many ways. You've got your 4 spices from sort of lowest through to highest, which are gradually upgrading and then effectively cashing in. You can see to get these chits at the end, which are worth points. But instead of playing with cards, you're moving around a board. So you've got a little, here's my boat here, and on your turn you can move your boat a certain number of spaces. So you get 1 for free. If you want to move an extra space, you have to drop off one of your spices on the spaces in between. And then you can either just harvest, which means you're just grabbing 2 yellow cubes, which you add to your boat as you travel around. Or you can build a house, and when you build the houses, it kind of reveals points for scoring at the end of the game. But also, if you manage to clear a complete column, you can get a sort of bonus marker, which might give you extra points, or might let you upgrade cubes for free, or there's various different things that you'll do there. But you sort of stick the house on here. If there are other houses there, you've got to pay cubes as well, depending on how many houses there. So you're racing to a certain extent to get the houses out before other people go there and make it expensive. But then once you've got the house there and you've moved there, you get to do the trade action. So if I had the appropriate cubes, I could trade those 3 for 2 brown ones. So you move around just trying to upgrade your spices, and then obviously once you've got the right cubes, you go into these port spaces in the corner, hand in the appropriate stuff, get the tile. Once somebody gets 4 tiles like that, that sort of triggers the end of the game, and at the end whoever has the most points wins. What do we think?
Well, yeah, it's definitely along the lines of Century, but with a board. You move around, you're placing the buildings. Nice that it's got different scoring, so obviously you score on the houses and score the bonus tiles and score for completing the requirements to things. The movement's kind of nice. It is essentially still just a trading cube for training to other cubes, but I guess the physical aspect of distance, having travel. If you want to skip over a spot, you have to drop a cube, much like you used to do with the cards. It does make it different. It's a light trading game with a physical board. I think that's pretty much all.
I thought it was fun. I like how there are multiple ways to get points, because you can get the points on the board. Although I like in Century Spice Road how you sort of have your own deck of cards, whereas there are fewer tiles here.
Adding a spatial element to a game, to what is an abstract game, kind of like a solo game, always makes it better. So I'm thinking like Orleans to Altiplano. Like Altiplano's better because you've got to move around to do the actions you want. This is very similar. I think for a what is a light game, this will make people not so used to gaming as we were take a lot longer than Century Spice Road. So if you just want a light kind of pseudo engine building game, Century Spice Road might be better. Personally though, I like this. I like the fact you've got slightly more choices, you've got the little bonuses you can get, points off your board, points for the bonuses, and then points for the normal stuff. It does feel like still racing for those like contracts and rewards seems to be stronger. I tried to get a lot of houses down and was kind of, was nowhere near winning. So obviously if James might just have played it really, really well, we don't know. But I would hope maybe that if the game was slightly longer, that this strategy became more playable effectively. I prefer it to Century Spice Road. Can't remember what I rated that. I'm going to rate it 7.5.
I think I'd probably give this an 8.
He likes it. I'm kind of similar to Steve. I think this may be a little bit too tricky for a new gamer like Century, but I think for me personally, it's a bit too uninteresting enough for to be played more games, so I'll probably give it a 6.
Yeah, it's a funny one, this one. It seems to sit in the middle. So Century Spice Road is very much an entry-level game, and it's great because it's so quick. You don't need to worry too much about what other people are doing. Obviously, you're racing for the contracts, but basically just bang, 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 get the things that you want. Whereas in this one, there's more interaction. You need to think about, this person's going to build a house there potentially. That makes it more expensive. Have I got the right cubes? I don't want to waste the expensive cubes, so I need to pick up the yellow cubes. So there's definitely more going on, but that slows the game down to a certain extent. So if you want a kind of next step up from Century Spice Road that has a similar feeling, this definitely does the job, and I think it does that very well. But it's not quite a step up enough for me in terms of the strategy to really engage me. So I think it's fine, but I probably prefer Century Spice Road. Alright, thanks for watching. Rating, I'd give it a 7, I think, out of 10. Thank you, that was Century Eastern Wonders.